Organizations win championships. A Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.
It's OWC here on 312 Sports. The Bernsteins with you. Jason is live in Stockholm, where it's about 7:45 his time, and you're getting ready for another exciting night of Scandinavian nightlife. So
I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
No?
Might just get some food and take it easy.
A big plate of meatballs? Is that all you're eating? Are you bathing in Swedish meatballs? No?
I haven't even had the meatballs yet. The
you
biggest
haven't?
Thing,
You've been
no.
there a week and a half.
The biggest thing is
2 weeks.
Coffee. The biggest thing is coffee.
Okay.
And pastries and things like that. Because Sweden is one of the biggest coffee drinking countries in the world. Fun fact.
I just imagine people eating like elk.
I really haven't gotten any Swedish food. There's this really good Vietnamese place that I've gone to multiple times to get a big ass bowl of pho, and it's really good.
You went all the way to Stockholm to get Vietnamese food.
It's really damn good. One of my friends just loves pho so much.
It is good. It is good. It's hard to beat. Yeah, I get it.
It's really good. And so gotten pretty good. So I've gotten a few bowls of that. And what else have I eaten?
I don't know.
I've been cooking a lot too. Lots of pasta. So
good. I just spoke with a bull source, and I said, what's going on with this coaching search?
Yeah.
And why are we not hearing anything? And why is it taking so long? And the response was pretty simple. And that is, there is no rush. This is very methodical. The process is extremely methodical, but I did learn this. They want a coach in place by summer league.
Wow, that's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time.
Like not before the draft?
They want a coach in place by summer league.
I would assume they don't have the head coach coaching the summer league team either, right?
They can. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why?
I just haven't really seen that.
Well, so, if somebody's brand new, why not get a look at Noah Esenge?
Yeah, but do you want to show your cards?
Oh, they don't run anything.
Okay.
There's nothing to show. There's nothing. Okay. There's absolutely nothing to show. They're not going to be using mid-season baseline out of bounds plays or anything like that. Or
but
no.
Sweeney's off the market now because he went to Orlando, and Mosley went to New Orleans. So there are some guys that are getting picked up left and right. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about is every name just going to be scooped up?
Well, let's reset the field a little bit right here. The name that emerged last week is current BYU head coach Kevin Young.
I didn't see this.
That there have been stories about conversations or at least feelers saying, would you be interested? Now, Young was an assistant with the Suns. He was an assistant with the Sixers. So he's an NBA guy who is coaching BYU. And I didn't watch a lot of BYU basketball. There was nothing.
Could that just be a chess move to saying, oh, the Bulls want to trade up and get AJ DeBonsa?
Well, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you anything to talk to him. And maybe you can do some due diligence on DeBonsa and at least send a message that maybe, why would they be doing this? What's the connection? Sure. Or Bryson Graham genuinely wants to know what Kevin Young thinks.
Okay.
I don't know. But so
maybe they'll just start soaking in the locker room.
I do this in no particular order here, but you've got, and Jerry Stackhouse's name came up.
I've seen that multiple times. Yeah.
I don't know how to feel. Cleveland associate head coach Johnny Bryant, Oklahoma City Thunder assistant Dave Bliss, and it's really important to note that he's not related to, not the Baylor guy, the former Cornell star, not that Dave Bliss, or not even related to him. There is Chris Quinn, longtime Heat assistant, sort of Spoelstra's right hand, and part of that Heat cultural side of things, the developmental culture kind of thing.
Micah Nori's going to be there still, right?
Micah Nori is still a popular name. Did you see the name of, what do you know about Utah Jazz assistant Lamar Skeeter?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I've never heard of him.
I don't care.
Well, I'm not saying you have to care. I'm just mentioning that I have
saying that I don't care that you don't know. I'm saying I don't care I don't know him. And I'm okay with them taking a shot on somebody. I think I've seen Splitter a lot. I've seen Tiago Splitter's name a lot. And I have seen James Borrego multiple times as well. And I wouldn't hate that. I'm not really too concerned about it right now. And I would, as a fan, I would feel a bit more comfortable if they had a head coach by the NBA draft. Because I think that the head coach / star player / front office relationship is very important. I mean, you look at Caleb Williams and Ryan Poles and Ben Johnson, and it, seemingly you never really know what's going on behind the scenes, but they have a good relationship, whether it's perfect or not. That relationship between your best player, or maybe not even your best player, but someone that you believe in, because somebody might step in and not even think that Modest is anything at all. And so they're not really going to have that relationship. But they will with this draft pick, because the 4th overall pick is important, whether they trade it or not, to go up, down, sideways, left, right. So I'm hoping that they hire somebody before the NBA draft, but I don't think there is a huge rush in the next week or so to get something done. You know what I mean?
There isn't a huge rush at all. And that's what I can tell you that I hear from the Bulls is that they are taking their time. They are casting a very wide net. And when the only thing that I get from sources at the Advocate Center tells me that by the start of Summer League starts July 9th.
That's soon.
The draft is what, June 23rd?
Something like that. Yeah, like right after I get back.
Right. So then there's the draft. And we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing for that, because we should have some fun stuff there for you here on OWC.
Oh God, I'll probably still be jet lagged.
I don't care. Come on, you're 21 years old. You're not supposed to get jet lag. You can just power through all that stuff. You're elastic, and you should enjoy this part of your life while you can. All this
is pretty fun.
Youth that's wasted on the young. That's kind of my goal, is to make sure your youth is not wasted on you, not appreciating it.
It's kind of wasted on me sitting on the toilet and reading a newspaper.
But again, see, when you're older, you're too young to enjoy bathroom time that much.
I do enjoy bathroom time. I feel like everybody enjoys bathroom
everybody
time.
Does, but when you're old, when it's your only time of peace,
you're bathing in your own.
No, I'm just stench. No. I'm just saying when that's your only alone time, when you have little children and you're constantly at the beck and call
of big children.
Yes, the big ones are mentally slower. But if you are
George Carlin as well,
if you're trying to just have your own space at your age, you shouldn't have to care. Because
everyone can get in pre-boarding, families with small children. Well, what about the families with large children?
What about the families with large children? Yeah, I forgot about that part of it. The safety lecture continues. So if they don't have a coach in place by the draft, we shouldn't worry, apparently, that they're aiming for that July 9th start of Summer League. And it may, of course, be sooner if things come together. And you know what,
still a name to watch?
I haven't seen it.
Interesting.
I have not seen Sam
Cassell's. I saw it a lot early in the process.
Yeah, it's a good point.
2 weeks ago.
It's a good point.
I wonder if they talked to him, didn't like it, or maybe they really like somebody.
I have to say, I think youth matters. I really do. I'm not saying active age discrimination, but I believe,
you are, and that's okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying they're going to be like admitted, or I just think the idea of what you said about a coach in a relationship with a star.
Yeah.
I think it's more the bigger, sort of softer picture of a coach growing with a team.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of in it with your
Graham
guy.
as well. Graham is 39 or whatever, right?
Yes.
So I feel like it would be weird if a 39-year-old were to hire a 60-year-old.
But what you want is a guy like that on your staff. And if Tom Thibodeau is tired of not working, that's where you find somebody like that.
Just get him as your defensive coordinator.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
but
ideal.
but he doesn't. He wants to be in power.
I know he does. But if those job offers aren't there, I think at this point, Thibs is too old to be a backstabby climber. If you know that he can come in like, hey, man, this is your job. You are not going to be head coach of this team. You are the defensive coordinator, and it's yours. Coordinate the defense. We're gonna have a young offensive-minded guy, where whoever I believe in having an old guy on the bench, at least one old guy on the bench,
just for experience and
everything.
maturity.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a young guy who's gonna have some of these growing pains, it depends. Like you knew that. Look at the Spurs and the fact that Mitch Johnson has Greg Popovich there still.
Yeah, the fact that Pop is still doing this, man.
He has
still
been
there.
The more we're learning about what's going on there, he's been much more active in a lot of the actual strategizing and in talking to players. They've got such a cool thing going on.
De'Aaron Fox talked about how he came into the locker room after Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals like, this shit isn't good enough. Let's go.
Yeah, and you're hearing it from him.
Yeah, that's Greg Popovich, arguably the greatest coach of all time.
And I will say that De'Aaron Fox has responded, at least in the last game.
A great Game 7.
And he is
I stayed up for that game, and I had a rough Sunday.
I bet you did.
I said there was no way I was missing that game.
What about tonight? Or for what for us is tonight?
I got class at 9:30.
Yeah,
don't 9:30, man.
Oh, did you have an exam, by the way?
On Monday, yeah.
How'd it go?
I haven't gotten a grade back, but I think it went well.
Okay. And so grades are good?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's good? Okay. You look good. You look healthy. You look like you're eating well.
Yeah.
You look like you're sleeping okay.
Yeah, I am sleeping okay.
You're not staying out at like heavy metal clubs?
No.
Have you been to one?
To one.
What's it called?
Kelly's?
That's not a heavy metal club.
It's not really a club. It's a bar, and they just play like heavy metal music the entire time.
No, but there's like the Scandinavian metal scene, like the death metal scene.
Oh, yeah.
Is intense.
I know Linkin Park is coming at some point to
No, that's
perform.
cheese. That's like new metal. You got to go to like one of the actual.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to a soccer game, Sweden versus Greece, so that's going to be awesome. That's gonna be fun.
Where is that being played?
So it's called Strawberry Arena, and it's
that's where the Foo Fighters are going to be.
Yep, yeah, it's just a big venue, soccer pitch,
Okay.
It's like the national. It's like the home for all international Swedish games that they're playing. So.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Let's talk about these finals. Do you have a rooting interest?
Man, it's hard not to say that. Either way, New York is going to be burnt to a crisp.
They're going to have a blast. Just the fact that the Knicks are involved is fun, and just that we're going to turn on a huge basketball series, and it's the Garden, and we'll hear the organ and have that entire milieu of the Garden.
Oh, that place is going to be loud.
Oh, and there's no place better for big games.
And I don't know if I have a rooting interest. I think it would be really cool to see Wemby take it, like with how young that core is. I mean, their best players are 22, 21, and 20. I mean,
I know
Dylan Harper is ridiculous. He's going to be a star. He handles himself like he's been in the league for 10 years. And he hit a three the other night that was just like he has some balls.
Yeah, and you know what though?
That young.
Have you noticed the trajectory on his three is different
than
that? It's not a high arcing shot that takes advantage of the full size of the hoop. It's low. It leaves his hand differently, but it still gets to the rim softly. But it's going to take me a little time to get used to his particular release.
I'm just trying to say that he's going to be really good.
I agree. I'm just making an observation. I'm not nitpicking.
Steph Castle is a great number 2. And my God, is he tough. He got the crap beat out of him this series.
Yeah, he did. And how about his offensive rebounding? Have you the way he follows other people's shots, and it's in the half court too. Like you'll see it in an odd man break. Guy goes in, gets challenged. It's not just like little cleanup stuff. He even in the half court, the distances he covers to rip down an offensive rebound. Like he's a baller.
And when some team says we want a 3-and-D guy, Julian Champagnie. Oh my goodness, was he incredible? Yeah. Like he got cut by the Sixers a few years ago.
They cut him?
Waived.
Wow.
Like was in the G League and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you got Keldon Johnson really out there bullying people.
Yeah,
Vassell.
Have you seen that clip of that Vassell's dunk was so satisfying? That was like an expression of all the anger and the fouls and all that. It's glorious. But have you seen the video where Mitch Johnson yells at Carter Bryant, the other rookie, and then
he's so cute.
He's so adorable.
He's so cute.
And
his face is so tiny.
I know,
he has this little teeny face.
I also think it's because his braids like kind of pull, like they make his hair look really short.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he's stretching his forehead,
I know.
And then you just see his little puppy eyes, and Wemby comes up to him, he's like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay." But
when Johnson yells at him,
he's built like a man.
Yeah, he's a monster physically, but
when he shoulder checks Shea, oh my goodness, was that funny?
How about when he makes a mistake and he looks all sad and scared?
Yeah.
He does something like he'll
looking for the parent on the bench.
Yeah, yes, he looks back at me. He's like, "Am I okay? Are you taking me out?" And that's why Wemby comes over. It's like, "It's all right, dude. It's okay."
And there's one thing we have to mention.
Yes,
Bulls legend Luke Cornett. I think that was the play of the series.
It 4-point swing and clean.
Yeah,
and he just roofed him, man. He made the play. What a swing! You could feel the air get sucked out.
The soul, man. That was just unbelievable.
Well, I'm rooting for the Spurs. Let the record show. I'm rooting for the Spurs. I'm not going to be.
It would be cooler to see the Spurs win.
I do too. I also think, as this little tiny town of San Antonio, this little central Texas desert, whatever it is, and against New York.
I think the Spurs are a way better basketball team.
They also have their culture is something that to which other teams should aspire. About what they do and how they handle their business, with the stuff they do in the community. Did you know that the San Antonio Spurs at their practice facility, and tell me this isn't an unbelievably cool idea.
Okay.
San Antonio is not exactly a destination city. They have an alumni locker room at their practice facility where David Robinson has a locker and he shows up. And he works out, and Tim Duncan can show up whenever he wants. Had full run.
Is it any player, or do they have to be really good?
I'm glad you asked that, because you thought just like when do you vest in? How do you achieve status?
Like is Swen Nader going to be on there? You know what I mean?
Right. Or like, do you have to have played 5 years? So
George Gervin just walks in his old ass and starts working out.
I hope there's a whole like a George Gervin has probably the double locker, but there's a Spurs subreddit that I ended up in.
Oh no!
What? Oh no!
Just you in a subreddit.
I wasn't posting. I was just lurking, but I ended up in a Spurs fan subreddit where there was a guy who asked the question, this is really cool. What are the minimums of service time or performance to establish qualifications to be allowed to use the Spurs alumni locker room? And the response basically was, who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. And I wanted to post like, I care. Whoever this guy is asking exactly the right questions. And then it's like, well, unless there's somebody in this chat who works for the Spurs, we're never going to find out. So don't even worry about it, man. I was like, I want to know. I'd love to know. Can Steve Kerr show up there
Is Matt Bonner gonna have a locker? You know,
Vinny
what I mean?
Del Negro, Larry Keenan. Who gets to go play, pickup ball
Robert
for them?
Horry.
The Bulls should do this. The Bulls at the Advocate Center.
Oh my God!
Then wait, play. Hold on, you beat me to the punchline. So the Bulls, if the Bulls had an alumni locker room,
oh my God, Jordan would just try to go in there and beat everyone in a
right,
one-on-one.
Right, Jordan would never leave. Like, who's next? Like somebody walking the locker room. I knew your dumbass would show up. Let's get out there right now. And Jordan sets down his bourbon and his cheeseburger, and he gets
and
back
his cigar
out.
and his golf bag.
He's holding his cigar while he's playing. I'll still kick your damn ass.
He was like, hold on, and let me get my ashtray.
And he kicked that out with him while he's just swatting the ball away. That would be so great if the Bulls did that. Like a little
possession.
2-on-2, 3-on-3. Jordan storms out because they're calling their own fouls.
No, because Modest jumps over him.
I don't Modest and Mike would be scratching, clawing, punching him, doing all that stuff, sort of like what they're going to do to Wemby. Although I don't think let's take a little moment to seriously look at what I think are the critical points in this series. I do think the young players on the Spurs, their readiness for this stage is what's really going to be tested.
Yeah.
That it's different, and especially on the road in New York in the finals is going to be different. And you're going to have to the Spurs should win the series. I bet that they would win in 5. I picked Spurs in 5.
I wouldn't. I honestly might see. I could see a sweep coming.
Could you really?
Yeah, I could. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I think it's unlikely, but I could definitely see it.
Well,
but New York is on a heater right now. I mean, they've
historic
won
heater.
Straight.
Historic.
Like they're really firing right now.
And the margins too. The margins they've been running up in the playoffs. All the stuff that they've been doing. But can you win a title when your best player and most important player is 6'2"? If that. So and how then do you do it? Are you going to run a pick and roll with Wemby's guy? And then you're choosing to have Wemby's length crowd.
Wemby almost doesn't have a guy. Wemby just kind of floats around and.
But what I'm saying is, are you going to try to pull him away from the basket by using his guy in ball screen?
That was something I was going to get at. Is I think the X factor is not Brunson. It's more so Karl Anthony Towns in this series because he's stronger than Wemby. He's physically stronger.
How much more does he weigh? 40 pounds more?
Let me look this up, actually.
Yeah, because he's
a big man.
Yeah, the issue with Cat, though, is can he move his feet quickly enough to stay out of foul trouble? And I just think he might end up with foul problems.
He's 7 feet 250.
Okay.
He's a big man.
And Wemby weighs, what, 200?
It says 235 on here.
Yeah, but it's not proportioned in a way that gives him the
Cat is physically stronger. And I thought this might happen in the Spurs series where somebody like Chet might pull Wemby out of his position because of his offensive ability or 3-point shooting ability. My God, I don't
know what happened to Chet. I
saw a comment that said after this series, Wemby scared him so much that he's going to turn out to be like Ben Simmons. And I was
stop. He's not. No, I don't think he played badly because he was scared.
The answers to questions when he was answering questions, he sounded terrified.
They've been at each other for too long since they were kids. He's not scared.
Chet doesn't. No, Chet. The thing is that Chet doesn't really care. Wemby does just because he's a kind of a maniac.
Wemby?
Yeah.
Oh, total.
Like he's insane. Total.
Well, he's not like I would say the people that really wore it on their sleeve in that way, like Garnett, as far as the greats.
Yeah.
Jordan, we know.
Garnett too.
Jordan, we know, pathological destroyer of worlds and humanity. you know,
Although he was more quiet about it.
yeah. But Garnett in the game would almost go into some sort of mental like fugue state.
Yeah,
And
but
when Wemby's going to have to learn to control some of those flying elbows and some of the stuff that because if you grab at him and pull on him and hook him and
he gets annoyed.
All the stuff Hartenstein was doing, he just wants to slap you, and that's part of the strategy against
rage baiting him.
Yes,
and the Kobe story when he ruptured his Achilles and he walked back onto the court to shoot 2 free throws and someone offered him a wheelchair and he had 3 words for him and he said, "Fuck Paul Pierce."
No, is that true?
Yeah, because Paul Pierce shot himself.
I know the Paul Pierce bit, but is that I don't know. If that's true.
So.
It sounds apocryphal. I don't necessarily
like
believe you. The twists and turns of any NBA playoff series are always worth the price.
Yeah.
In tonight's game, we're going to see the first salvos. We're going to see some of their first choices of what they want to run, with both coaches knowing that if they take this away, we're going to this. If they take this away, we're going to this. A real simple primer for how to kind of watch it. I would just say, very simply, look at where on the floor. Well, obviously enjoy it, but just look on the floor. Where is Wemby?
Yeah, because
is he far? Is he close to the basket? Is he out here on offense? Is he here on defense? See who can get Wemby where they want him.
Yeah, and also something I was going to say about Cat is his 3-point shooting ability is going to be huge in this one because he can pull up from 35 feet.
Oh, yeah.
So if he can really stretch out the defense, I think that'll make a huge difference. And you have to make Wemby move a lot more. I mean, he covers so much ground, but still, I mean, getting him even one step out of there helps a little bit. And that Knicks team is relatively deep too. I mean, Deuce McBride is really solid. Shamet out of nowhere has been hitting every shot.
Shooter. Yep.
They have Mitchell Robinson is going to play with.
Is that for sure? Because he's questionable the last I saw.
Oh, I saw earlier today that said that he was going to play on league alerts, but maybe that changed. I don't know.
The latest I see, maybe you did. I just saw he was listed yesterday officially as questionable because he had surgery for that broken finger. But as a big body, he's important. That's another 6 fouls.
Yeah, expected
you're going
to
need
him
at some point.
Expected to be available, so he might not play a ton, but he will probably be in uniform.
Wow, so you think it might be a sweep?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're declaring Spurs.
Castle and Harper are great defenders, and they're big. Harper's 6'6", Castle's 6'4", Brunson's 6'1".
I know.
And they move quickly.
I know.
So it's
I'm waiting to see what happens when Brunson is able to get one of his angles and make that drive in where usually he can contort himself to go up and use the glass. And good luck.
Wemby, have fun.
Good luck, because he doesn't
just do it.
A lot of guys where even against a regular shot blocker, even against just a normal like Goga Batadze, you would see what?
He's not a shot blocker. He's a rebounding guy.
Okay, well, you know what I mean? Like a regular big. Brunson has a unique ability to lean back. He has a unique ability to extend himself horizontally. He can find angles. And if he's able to do it now against this guy or against Cornette, which isn't, I mean, it's not the same, but it's not necessarily easy. They're
going to be able to play Cornette a lot more in this series.
And if Brunson wins this NBA championship, he becomes Hall of Fame-y.
Wow.
He's already
also national titles in college too, right?
Yeah, and he is the Knicks' 3rd leading playoff scorer in their history.
What is it, like Bernard King and Willis Reed?
I think Patrick Ewing is.
Oh no, dumbass.
But yeah. I think it is. I think it's Ewing and Willis Reed.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe, but he's it's or maybe look it up. Look it up all-time Knicks playoff scoring.
Like, he's already a better New York Knick than Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, by far, he's already an all-time great Knick. And I laughed when somebody said that about Brunson. But you start looking at he's not young anymore.
No. Yeah, he also spent a lot of time in college.
And his numbers and what he's done, his accomplishments, he's made the last 3 All-Star teams. He has been getting player of the MVP votes and clutch player of the year. He keeps winning. I don't know what that's going to mean for Hall of Fame candidacies, but some all NBA stuff, and it becomes a different conversation when he's got a ring.
Yeah,
as one of the rare little guys to be able to lead his team to a title.
On the other side of this battle, is Wemby the best player in the league right now?
Well, I can only say that arguably,
between 3 or 4 guys. Because I think
here's the question:
Shea, Jokic, and Luka, but I'd rather have Wemby right
now.
Okay,
well let me just ask you this question:
mm-hmm.
The entire NBA, you went out for recess in 7th grade, okay, and you're choosing up teams. The entire NBA is standing up against the wall. There's 2 teams. You have first pick. Who are you taking?
Wemby.
I'm too. Is that your answer?
Yeah. Just because of his the defensive impact is so crazy. Because I think Jokic is arguably the most valuable offensive player of all time. And it's just what Wemby does on defense to stop the other team from scoring just by being there.
Just by existing.
And it doesn't even show up in the box score. But the amount of times somebody will go in the paint and just circle back, and then it leads to a bad shot at the end of the shot clock. I mean, it's so important.
All right.
He's arguably already the greatest. He's one of the greatest shot blockers ever in a lot of ways.
Yeah, he will be. He'll be the number 1 shot blocker of all time.
If he wins a ring this year, is he in the Hall of Fame conversation?
Easy. There's no reason to even have that conversation yet. There's no reason.
There is.
That. No.
Yeah, there is.
No. The answer is no. But there's no reason to do that. We're going to do the showdown a little differently today. And Maddie, do you have the showdown music? Oh my God! How about it? He was on it before I could even think it.
Yeah, he wants to go home.
Yeah, I know he does. He is home. Oh, he wants to go upstairs and eat. That's what he wants.
All right,
we're going to do something different for the showdown. And I stumbled on this game because people in the all around basketball are talking about this particular time-wasting game right now. It's incredibly addictive. If you go to 82 and it's just 82-o.com. This game comes up. And choose the one on the right that's the harder version of it.
Yeah.
And
another? Do you want me to do it again?
You and I are going to play this game live.
Okay.
And to see who can come. What you do is you spin the wheel and it gives you a franchise and an era, a decade.
My last team.
Oh, it gives you a franchise. That's the closest 78 wins is the closest I've ever seen. And I'm so fucking pissed that I was doing this all last night. I probably did 50 times last night, and I did it this morning. The best I've gotten is 72 wins, and you did it for the first time when I showed you it. You got 78-4. I've never seen 78-4. So it's called 82-0. The idea is you spin the wheel. There's 5 positions, and a team and an era come up. You must pick a player from that team in that era and assign a position.
Yeah, it's like a blind draft in a lot of ways.
But you have to fill out all 5 specific positions.
Yeah.
And then you click it and it tells you what the record of your team is.
Should we go?
So do you want to go first? I want to hear you do it.
Okay. So I'm spinning for my first position.
Spin your first position and you get
Dallas in the 2000s. I'm going to take Dirk, MVP Dirk.
Shit. All right. Okay. So where are you playing him?
I'll put him at the 4.
Okay. MVP Dirk at the 4. Spin it
Spinning.
again.
Toronto in the 2000s. I could take Chris Bosh.
But you don't get the whole career, just so people know what we're doing here.
Right.
You only
Ooh.
get that person's performance with that team in that time.
T-Mac? No, he's better with the Magic. Could take Vince, and that's like
Mhm.
early Vince.
Mm-hmm. But it's about the numbers. It's all statistics.
He had some really good numbers. I just don't know if that's better than Chris Bosh.
And on the pro version that we do, they don't show the numbers. You can do an easier version where basically you can see what the stats are.
Vince, and I'm going to put him at my 3.
Okay.
No, I want him at my 2.
Okay. Next.
New York Knicks in the 2000s.
Mm.
Could I take Marbury? Wait, it's not letting me scroll now. What the hell?
I don't know.
Hello?
I don't know.
What would happen if I reload the site? Because wait, there we go. Never mind.
Okay.
Spreewell, Nate Robinson. Oh, Patrick Ewing's still there.
Right.
That's like
that's
2000s.
Right. He did play in, because if he played 1 year in 2001 or whatever it is, that you get those numbers.
Penny Hardaway was on this team? What the hell?
All right. So
I'm going to take Marbury and put him at my 1.
Okay. There you go.
Spinning again.
You have how many left? You need a center.
2 more.
And a shooting guard, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I just got Boston in the 80s. So that's nice.
You've got your center. You can take Parrish. You can take McHale.
No, I didn't have my small forward because I put Vince at the 2.
So
Bird.
Okay.
All right. So I have Marbury.
I hope
Vince,
I hope he gets
Bird and
screwed.
Dirk.
I hope he gets screwed on the center and you end up with Granville Raiders.
Boston from this era.
Okay.
Center.
Does Horford count as a center?
Yeah, I could take Horford. That blows. Nemias Queta.
That's your guy. All right, see what you do. See how many wins you get.
I could take Taco Fall. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Al Horford. I mean, he's a good player.
I don't think you're gonna do better at center with that team.
Oh my God. Yikes.
What was your total?
58 and 24. Contender. B grade.
58. Okay. So here I go. I got to beat 58.
Yeah.
I got to beat 58. All right. Here we are. 82-0. I am spinning. And Detroit in the 2020s.
Cade.
I'm going to take Cade Cunningham. And I'm going to play him at my shooting guard. There's that. Spin it again. I've got the Golden State Warriors of the 2010s.
Oh, God damn it. So you could take Durant or you could take Curry.
Yeah, but if they let me play Curry at the... Oh, my God. You talk about this is just a...
I know exactly who I would take.
Here.
I know who I would take.
Because knowing the numbers is really important. So there's Durant, who I can play at power forward, small forward, or shooting guard. And you can only take one. Maybe I'll take Omri Caspi or Roni Turioff. Okay, let's take Steph Curry and make him the point guard.
Dumb.
All right. Why? Well, who would you taken?
Because he barely played his rookie season, and that was in like 2010. So from 2010 to 2013, those were 3 years where he wasn't playing that much. So his number, Kevin Durant in 2017 through 2019 played a ton and scored a ton. So I think those first 3 years could bring his numbers down a little bit.
Okay.
They were insane in those few seasons, but
I just got the 60s Pistons.
Lanier? Or is that after?
No. I'm going to go. Oh, shoot. I already have my point. Dave Bing is right there. And I can't take Dave Bing.
Yep. Should have taken Kevin Durant.
God damn it. Did I screw that up?
Yep.
Wow. Rod Thorne, Tom Van Arsdale. I don't even know. I guess I'll take Walt Bellamy.
Yeah.
As my center.
4 or 5.
I'll put Walt Bellamy at the center. I got 2 more. I need a power forward and I need a shooting guard. The 60s
shooting
Knicks.
guard or small forward? Didn't you put Cade at your shooting guard?
Oh, I need a small forward. Oh, Bill Bradley. I can make Bill Bradley my small forward, but I think there's some other and there's Bob Boozer.
What Knicks?
Cassie Russell, the 60s Knicks. Dave DeBusschere, power forward. Dave DeBusschere?
It's like Kiki Vander whatever.
No, not Kiki Vandeweghe. He was no. I missed out on him too in one of these
Willis
I was
Reed
doing last night.
There.
There's some good Walt Frazier, Tom Gola, Richie Guerin, Willis Reed. How about Willis Reed as my power forward?
Okay.
Let's do that. And now I'm screwed. This is it. So for my small forward, don't say Memphis in the 2010s.
Rudy Gay.
And I need
that's kind of
DeMar Carroll.
Oh my God, did you get boned?
Garrett Temple.
Rudy Gay might be your
James
best option.
Johnson. Jeff Green.
Rudy Gay.
I got screwed. Justin Holiday, Kyle Anderson, Lance Stevenson, Marcus Williams, Matt Barnes, Mike Miller.
Over Rudy Gay?
Hold on. Rudy Gay, Shane Battier, Tayshaun Prince.
On Memphis. That's like end of career.
Tyreek Evans, Vince Carter.
Memphis Tyreek Evans.
Who?
Yeah, you want ninth man Vince Carter?
Nope. I think I got to go Rudy Gay.
Yeah.
All right. 63 and 19.
What the fuck?
And it says Dynasty. Steph Curry. By the way, and Steph Curry, that 23.5 points, 6.6 assists.
Okay, fine. You beat me. Do you want to I want to do it one more time because my question kind of sucks.
And by the way, Walt Bellamy averaged 18-8 and 13-5.
Wow.
That was and Willis Reed, 20 and 14. That is a really good team, actually.
Yeah. I mean, Marbury averaged 18.2 and 7 assists. Carter, 24, 5 and 4. Bird, 25, 10 and 6.
I won.
Nowitzki with 24, 9 and 3.
Jason.
And
I beat
kind of
Jason.
Me.
I beat Jason. I beat
but not
Jason.
earlier.
That's not true, Dan. I actually won. I beat both you guys.
What'd you get?
77 and 5.
No. With who?
There it is.
Hold on.
Ja Gervin. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nasty.
70s Gervin. That just like points out the ass
on that team. Oh my God.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah. This game is so awesome. All right. It's so much fun.
Do you want me to do my actual question?
No, save it.
Okay.
Is it evergreen?
Huh?
Is it evergreen? Can it be used at any time, or is it time sensitive?
At any time.
All right, well then save it for next time, and that'll be a tease.
Okay.
We good? All right. Now go back to your Scandinavian evening where the sun never sets.
It's actually insane. Like it's never fully dark.
I know. You're in the Arctic Circle or wherever you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're close enough to it.
Yeah, we're like the same latitude as Alaska.
All right. Well, go out and have your whatever you do on a night in Stockholm. Have fun.
Walk around.
Okay. Have fun. Be safe.
Will do.
Okay, that is Organizations Win Championships. We thank our producer, Matt Abaticola, who is sitting in for Cody Delmendo. And we will get you next time on 312 Sports.
Organizations Win Championships, a Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.